Hello friends, are you looking for sourcing products from India for your Amazon business in the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK or any other country? I will walk through steps in this video to show you how to source a product from India to sell on Amazon. Let's see in detail. You are here because you want to start your FBA business or maybe because you already have a business but are looking to diversify from a single supplier. Regardless of how you got here, you can always negotiate a better deal. And I think sourcing from India right now is the best time as this competitive export market is often ignored by many international sellers. Stay tuned for a secret tip that will guarantee the rock bottom price for your business. With even a small experience in the online retail business, anyone could tell you the markup is at least 3 times. This means for every dollar that you buy, you have to sell it at 3 times the price. So getting a supplier in more competitive product like cotton apparel and genuine leather will help you get more or less. And cutting even a dollar off the price means you can sell it at $3 cheaper on your store. Okay, so before we get into our favorite list of suppliers from India, let's talk about what exactly is Amazon FBA and why is India gaining so much popularity. Fulfillment by Amazon FBA is an Amazon service that allows you to sell any product on Amazon and leave the burden of storage, packaging, and shipping each individual order to Amazon fulfillment centers. You can tap into the distribution network of Amazon, reducing your worries to just finding customers, marketing, and sourcing the product. Selling on Amazon associates your product with the Amazon name. People are more likely to buy from someone they trust, especially if you are just starting out and don't have a store identity. You don't have to worry about shipping or renting a storage facility for your product. You are probably aware of Amazon Prime and the millions of sales that come under its name. You can access the Prime market as a seller and reach even more customers. Okay, so now you have a market and a customer base. Where should you source your product from? Many sellers are starting to work with Indian suppliers and negotiate better deals than Alibaba. To be the honest, I am not surprised. Recently, there have been many product categories where sourcing from India is cheaper than China. Labor intensive and handmade goods are a prime example. That's because overall labor costs are lower in India. Plus, labor and production costs have been increasing in China. In the past, we have seen many brands move their low-end production out of China into India and Vietnam. China is also starting to become a little volatile in terms of policy and tariffs. We saw their effects during the COVID era and trade war. Indian private label are like the best kept secret for FBA sellers. Not many people know about them, and their products are high value, which means higher profits for you. For FBA sellers, here is my list of the best Indian suppliers you can find that will benefit you more than Chinese sellers in many products. Okay, but before moving forward, I would like to put a disclaimer here that I am not an affiliate of any of these suppliers in the list. The list is purely based upon our research. So let's move on. First in the list is India Mart. India Mart is the best way you can contact suppliers in thousands of categories from the comfort of your office. Most export-oriented wholesale sellers are already on this site, and you can find store ratings, customer reviews, and seller availability along with minimum orders in real time. India Mart connects buyers with sellers. There are over 2.2 million sellers on the platform, and generally you can find suppliers in a range of price often cheaper than competitive websites. Most suppliers speak English and have no problem quoting price on custom orders. Number 2 in the list is Global Sources. Global Sources is the biggest alternative to Alibaba, and often higher quality suppliers are found here. Global Sources is based in Hong Kong, but they provide access to the Indian supplier directory. You can find Indian sellers for jewelry, electronics, and textiles fairly easily on Global Sources, and it is quite similar to Indian Mart. The sellers here are old and work with buyers who buy in bulk. We totally recommend sourcing for Amazon through Global Sources if you have a large store or work with bulk orders. One way Global Sources is better than India Mart is their logistic and insight into market research, all accessible by being a customer. Number 3 in the list is sourcing in person. Yes, that is true. So for most Amazon sellers, the general safer practice has remained to work with a sourcing agent in India that oversees the operations on the other side. This is a common practice for finding factories by using already established communication and trust of a sourcing agent to quickly get your orders shipped. If If you are interested to work with sourcing agents that act on your behalf for a fair price, take a look at Actona Sourcing. They provide great communication and sort of your orders quickly with no hidden payment or extra demands. For people who like to take a little bit of risk, the best thing you can do to maximize profits and secure the best deal is to visit Indian marketplaces where you can examine the product, talk to the sellers, and get the rock bottom prices as other local Indian buyers. Let's move on. So, what are the places? Most Indian products are sought after because they are handmade. Hand labor is cheap and valuable at the same time. Indian Handcraft and Gifts Daily Fair is a commodity fair in the capital city of India where you can meet sellers in home furnishing, fashion, jewelry, and accessories areas. The fair has thousands of companies and multiple halls. You can easily check their directory of products and exhibition dates from the links is in the description. And I have put a separate video on having this Indian fair. You can check that video as well. Okay. So there are many sellers finding huge profits in technical wear also. If you are all about selling technical clothing, Technotex might have something for you. There are hundreds of manufacturers that cater to a small but highly profitable market. Technical clothing and textile include flame retardant clothing, industrial textile, tent or sport wear, and ever expanding list. You can also connect with other businessmen through this fair and develop connections in India for quality control of your product or handling shipment. The link is in the description. Okay. Bazaars or local markets are one of the best places to get local prices and meet wholesale sellers that cater to Indian market. The product quality is high and usually only local bulk buyers go there. If you plan to visit India for any sourcing deal or exhibition, we totally recommend visiting the bazaars. There are different wholesale bazaars for different commodities, but the popular destinations are Mumbai and Delhi. Here you can find the markets for almost all products and get in touch with the owners of factories and local distributors also. The minimum order quantity is low, but you are responsible for shipping and negotiating with the suppliers. Some of the local bazaars or markets in India are Johor Bazaar, Delhi, in and around for jewelry, Leamington Road, Mumbai for electronics, Manish Market, Mumbai is for electronics, Surat Textile Market, Gujarat for textiles, Chandni Chowk, Delhi is for range of different products. Okay, so which are the product niche India specialization in? It's not possible to buy everything in India. There are other manufacturing hubs that specialize in different things, and here are just a few popular items that can be best sourced from India and are guaranteed to sell in your store. Let's see which are those products in the next few slides. The first one is textile. The textile industry in India is huge. The domestic market is larger than some countries, and their traditional designs have made it into party wear. With an annual export business amounting to $44 billion, there is something these suppliers are doing right. Indian exports enjoys large subsidies from the government, and you can get a low price quote as their production costs are fairly low. You can start different online stores that just sell textiles like cotton based apparels and a home furnishing store. Let's move on. Next in the list is costume jewelry. So costume jewelry is a low value high profit product. They can be made in bulk and from cheap materials. The real cost however is the design, and Indian designs are extremely popular. Traditional costume jewelry has a market of its own, but most Indian wholesale sellers also make designer jewelries like Zen jewelry and Western style jewelry also. The good thing about Indian manufacturers is that you can work with a small capital as little as $200 and expect great quality. Most of the jewelry is handmade, and you can market it as a labor intensive product for a much higher price. The manufacturers are open all year round and carry a low dollar value. Think of something like a dollar store where you can get earrings or necklaces like that. Let's move on. One of the most profitable items on Amazon is electronics. It's not because they are cheaper to source, but rather because Amazon takes a smaller percentage on them, with most consumer electronics falling below 8% referral fee. Sourcing cheaper electronics from India can result in instant price advantage. Just be careful to buy only quality electronics which you can back by warranty. Fashion accessories like backpacks and bags have an even smaller referral fee, and these products can be sourced fairly easily with a small order from India. Gym bags with your own brand name, nylon bags, or printable tote bags as fashion statements are all very popular with Indian manufacturers. Okay, so as promised, here is a simple tip that you will help jumpstart your store and source products more effectively. Most suppliers like to hear big numbers. If you take a small order like 100 pieces, that might seem pretty big for your store, but for a factory running 24 by 7, it's a few hours work. The best thing you can do is sell products in bundles. This increase your sales and also your orders. For example, if you are selling socks, you can sell them one pair at a time or in a bundle of 5 with different colors and less packaging. This reduces your cost and drives your sales also. The point of this video is to help you get started on sourcing products from India. China and Alibaba are great, but they have become mainstream and everybody uses them. By taking your advice and finding suppliers in a totally different location, you can negotiate different deals and gain a competitive advantage. There is a much more than that, and a few reasons you should source from India are: everyone speaks English, they are old and established, they specialization in textile and jewelry, they already have logistic support from Western companies like DHL and FedEx. The Export Promotion Council in India, a government organization, provides many discounts and incentives to exporters as well. That wraps up our video on how to source products from India. If you are interested in brand building and ABCs of quality control and purchase order after finding suppliers, check out the video link in the description and I'll see you there. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. To know more about sourcing products from India and wholesale suppliers in India, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated about our latest content. Thank you for watching. This is one of the videos from the playlist I created on sourcing products from India. I have inserted a link of that playlist in the description of this video. So click on the playlist video and watch other videos in the playlist to understand the sourcing products from India. Thank you again for watching this video.